Hey guys, it's Cody and welcome back to a new Draw for Fun video. Now, okay, seriously guys, I'm really sorry about why I haven't been doing any Draw for Fun, doing any like videos these days. It's just, life has been getting into me, like my job and whatnot, so it's like really hard these days. But I'm kind of back. It's like, man, I understand people should be doing things like, if they're going to do any YouTube stuff, they should be like posting things like once per week or something. But man, it's hard. But anyway, enough of that. If you guys want to know what I'm doing, the new Draw for Fun today is. This is Morgana from Persona 5. Yes, the new popular Persona game after Persona 4. Man, I really miss Persona 4. I really love that game. Actually, I only played a little bit of it at a friend's house. Because a really good friend of mine was the one who introduced me to to the Persona series. Like, he introduced me to the games. The first one he introduced me was Persona 4. Then goes Persona 3. But yeah, then like some other games like Persona 2 and Persona 2 Eternal, Eternal Punishment and Innocent Sin. Now funny thing is, those who's actually playing the what is it? What is it? Yeah, the remake of the Persona game, like Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Unfortunately, you cannot find that anywhere in the United States. Yeah, you gotta find it in Japan, or go to Amazon and do some Japan import. That'll work, right? Anyway, yeah. And then I played a little bit of Persona 1, the first game, but Persona, the first game, is so hard to defeat. More like beat that game because, first of all, it's a first-person point of view game, and the only complaint I have about that game is when, the demons will try to, get you in the back. Yeah, that was the most difficult part I had to go through in that game. And then for some odd reason, what's up with the ink? Oh, there it goes. For some odd reason, every time I'm trying to progress on, a demon gets me in the back, and then and then they get the first turn, and then once they do the first turn, they would use certain magic. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know if you call that magic, but anyway, yeah. They would do something that'll immobilize you. Yeah. And then they'll keep using it, and then suddenly, you won't, it gives you, a numbers of turns of how many you got per turn. Well, yeah, how many times you'll be, immobilized for a while. Yeah, and then, suddenly they keep using it, and then there's, like I said, and it's and I'm like, come on, hurry up. I want to progress onto the story. Yeah. Man, it's that game was so difficult. Anyway, but Persona 5, though, Persona 5, it's cool looking, but, well, I'm not that much too hype of Persona 5, to be honest. Okay, I like the mascot character, Morgana. It is really adorable looking. It looks so much better than the previous mascot from Persona 4 called Teddy. I don't know, Teddy is kind of creepy. Like the most weird, worst mascot character I have ever, I read the Persona 4 manga series and all, and it's just, I don't know, he's annoying. Teddy, annoying mascot character. Now, I don't know about Morgana, but it's I do like its appearance-wise, which I guess it's supposed to be based on, okay, is Morgana he or she? I don't know, I have never got into the Persona 5. I mean, reason? Well, I don't have a PS4. So, not really like, oops. Not really like, hype about it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just really, like, what's the point? Anyway, but yeah, I think like Morgana is supposed to be like based on like an old fashioned Japanese like what is it, a burglar cat. Well, like what I mean by a burglar cat is like in one of those like classical anime where like someone is like cooking and suddenly a cat would like a stray cat would appear out of nowhere and actually eats. I mean, well, more like steals. Like any fish, or like go to like a fish market and actually steals fish from the advertiser. Yeah, like I think that's what Morgana is supposed to be based on of. Maybe, I don't know, because I mean Persona 5 is about thieves, like all those that like old fashioned like thieves character that like have like those like masquerade mask looking appearance. I don't know. Like, but it's like literally, I feel that's what it's like supposed to be. I mean, when I was in Japan, like I went over, like I remember like I was watching a Japanese commercial and it was like I don't know what kind of a commercial it was, but it's like a pretty funny commercial where they actually let a cat dress up like almost like in the old-fashioned burglar design where they're like wearing like a bandana over their head and they're wearing like they have like a kind of a blanket like almost like a almost like a I don't know how to explain it. It's like they put all these like things inside of a blanket and like they would like wrap it around their shoulder. I don't know. If you guys watches any anime, you guys may understand what I'm talking about. Though it's kind of funny how I don't watch anime anymore these days. Like I'm like screwing up with its eyes. Oh well. Though speaking of which, I remember there was this one time when I was still living in Japan, and we kind of raised a cat. That was like, I don't know if it was a stray cat or if it was an abandoned cat, but we were raising it. And then like my dad was like cutting up some, well, I don't think he was cutting up some fish, but he got some like sashimi. And like the cat actually got into the kitchen and actually ate some of the fish. Yeah, literally, and when my dad caught the cat, well, he didn't caught the cat, it's more like he saw the cat stealing, it just ran off. I thought that was funny right there, like, it just, like, he calls a cat the burglar cat. I thought that was really funny. Yeah, but I think that's what, like, this character is supposed to be like. So it's like maybe like the developers of the Persona series like, hey, since we're gonna have a thief character, why not a thief cat, right? So anyway, like Persona 5, like I said, I don't have a PS4, so it's like really not too hype for it. It's like I guess it's just because I'm so used to Persona 4 a lot. It's like I watched the anime, I've watched I watched the anime. I didn't watch the golden version. I watched the one that was based on the PS2 version, and I really like that one more than the golden. Well, I only saw the first episode, to be honest. I lost interest of it when I watched the first episode of the golden. Reason? Well, it's just, I noticed they screwed up something in the first episode. Okay, this might sound kinda like, what is it, spoilers for those who haven't ever, like, checked out of Persona 4 and wants to watch the anime. This may contain spoiler alert, so, yeah, try to, like, skip ahead if you guys like. But anyway, it's just the part I thought they screwed up a lot was when the main character, like, what is it? He's not supposed to be, like, the main character Narukami Yu, or, well, Yu Narukami. Like, he's not supposed to be a happy person, but they made him be so happy all of a suddenly. Yeah, and the biggest mistake they did was, you know, the part where he goes to the gasoline station in the first episode, where in it he meets a gasoline attendant. In that part, the gasoline attendant was supposed to be giving him a handshake. Instead, he gives the guy the handshake, and that's supposed to be the reason why um he was he had that power to go to TV world, which it's like the gas station attendant like choose him as one of the people who can do that, but instead he literally does it. Yeah, I didn't understand that part, and so it's like I know it's kind of a biggest not, well, I know it's not much of a big deal because it's just an anime, but it's like what? It's just, you know, when you like want to rather see the like the anime that should like follow up the game. You know what I mean? Right? But like, I don't know. I kind of did wanted to play Persona 4 the Golden. Well, I don't have a PS2, so I couldn't really like like, you know, play Persona 4 the PS2 version. I mean, I played it at a friend's house a little bit. But it's like I did wanted to get a Persona. I mean, no, not well. Yeah, I did wanted to get a Persona for the Golden, but it's like the PSP these days. I mean, no, not PSP. I have a PSP, which I have Persona 3 portable and what is it? Persona and Persona 2 Eternal. Why am I saying Eternal Punishment first when it's supposed to be Innocent Sin? I guess because Eternal Punishment is supposed to be more popular. Maybe? Is it? I don't know. But yeah, I played all those, though I gotta say, Eternal Punishment was really hard. Especially if you can't really read kanji. Man, dang it. Anyway. But it's like, the PS Vita is very expensive, especially if the PS Vita doesn't have much like games imported to the US. I mean, it's like Persona 4 the Golden was imported, but not other games. I mean, there is always a game called Gravity Days. Wait, is it called Gravity Days or Gravity Rush? I don't know. Anyway, but like, I remember a friend of mine was a little upset when he has a PS Vita, but when I asked him about like the game called Lord of Apocalypse, which that's one of the games he was hoping to get, he said that he couldn't find that game. I guess it's only a Japan thing. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, like it's kind of awkward to have a PS Vita now in these days. Well, I was originally gonna think about getting a PS Vita in the first place, but it's like, but my brother kind of like stopped me and wanted to have me get a 3DS instead, which it was like because during that time when I was gonna get when I was thinking about getting the PS Vita for myself, he mentioned about Pokemon X and Y, and that's during the time when Pokemon X and Y was like in the what is it? Like in the under development, if you know what I mean by that. Yeah, which yeah, that really made me kind of like lost acting of wanting to get the Vita, and after I got the 3DS, which my 3DS, I got at a refurbished place. So yeah, I got my 3DS kind of cheaper. Well, sort of. Anyway. Then yeah, it's like, I haven't really got much into the Persona series. Well, speaking of which though, the only recent, well, it's not a Persona game, but it is a game that is like what the Persona is supposed to be based on of, in which it's Shin Megami Tensei 4. That's actually the game I actually played when I got my 3DS right after Pokemon X. Like, well, yeah, I got Pokemon X. I didn't got Y, which I kind of feel like I should have got Y, but oh well. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Pokemon, but like that's the game I got. Which, speaking of which, are they still thinking about doing Shin Megami Tensei 5? Because I heard that ever since the Nintendo Switch, well, which it's kind of funny how what is it the Shin Megami Tensei series is supposed to be a Sony game, but like it suddenly ever like the first, second, and the third. No, the first and second game was for the PS1. Yeah, the first PlayStation, while the third game was for what is it, the PlayStation 2. Yeah, and I kind of thought they were gonna do like Shin Megami Tensei 4 on the what is it? The PS3. And but like suddenly it became for the 3DS, which I was a little confused why they kind of like changed their mind. Oops. Like I don't know why they suddenly decided to go for a 3DS game, which I mean I'm not complaining, but it's like like I was a little confused. I mean the gameplay was pretty fun to play, but it was kind of difficult at some point. Well, it's like the way how like you try to like get demons to side with you. That was the most difficult part I had to go through. But yeah, it's like, are they ever thinking about Shin Megami Tensei 5 for the Switch? I mean, it's been confirmed, but it's like, why are they delaying it? It's like, how many years have it been since they actually like confirmed it? Oh man. I mean, I don't know if if I'll get it because, well, I know that they made a kind of like the newer version of the fourth game. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to know how I'm doing the sack for Morgana, I'm just guessing it because it was just too dark to even see what it looks like. Anyway, wait, what was I talking about? Oh, right. They made a new game for the fourth game called Persona. Why did I say Persona 4? I'm about to go insane. Anyway, Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, which that's supposed to be right after like the neutral ending. Like it focuses on the neutral ending instead of like the law ending and the chaos ending. And then like they added a new protagonist to the game. Yeah. Like I didn't really understood why they do that, which now like the protagonist of Shin Megami Tensei 4 was more of a kind of a supporting character now. I didn't get that. But yeah, it's like it's hard to tell if Persona oh my god. Like Persona like did I seriously say keep saying Persona? Shin Megami Tensei 5 is really confirmed. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, unless if they're like, I don't know, we should like take a break from it because, I mean, well, actually, I know they're developing, wait, did they already did? A new Persona Q game, which that's supposed to be like the new crossover of Persona 4, 3, and well, yeah, Persona 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I just wanted to say it in order. I'm sorry if I was being kind of OCD with you guys. Okay, anyway. So, speaking of Shin Megami Tensei 4 and the main character, just saying, drawing Morgana's feet, really hard. It was really hard to draw his feet. Anyway, so speaking of Flynn from the original protagonist of Shin Megami Tensei 4, hey, I said it this time right, yay. Anyway, I was rather expecting I didn't really expect they would actually have like during the Smash Brothers, like when Smash Ultimate finally came out, I didn't really expect they would actually add Joker in the game, but it's like I kind of wish they could have added Flynn instead. Reason is because I mean, so far from the original Shin Megami Tensei, he is the original well, not the original, but he is the only Nintendo game character. I mean, there are other Shin Megami Tensei game like the that was for the 3D. Well, actually, yeah, no, DS and the 3DS. Like Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey and like Devil Survivor. I don't know if that's still called Shin Megami Tensei though. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I was kind of expecting he would be in the Smash Brothers, but no, they actually added Joker in the Smash Brothers, which please do not feel offended if I say this, that I think that was pretty much the most dumbest choice they actually added. I mean, like I said, like the Shin Megami Tensei 4 Flynn, he's like the only Nintendo character, and I thought it would have been best if they actually added him instead of Joker, because Persona 5 is not a Nintendo game, and suddenly they decide to add him. I don't know if I would like waste my money on that fighter pass. It's hard to tell. It's like I mean, it's like he's one of the 5 fighter pass characters, so it's like there's like 4 more, but it's like, yeah, I don't see them actually adding any, like, what is it, any Atlas related, well, would they? I don't know, but, like, well, if you think about it, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, that's not a Nintendo game. I don't know about any like Nintendo Final Fantasy games besides like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and Advance 2. What was it really called? Final Fantasy Tactics Advance? I don't know. And then Final Fantasy 3, that was for the DS. I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then there's, well, actually, Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid series. Well, there are some games of Metal Gear Solid that was in for the Nintendo, which that's what is it? Twin Snakes, which Twin Snakes was for the GameCube, and then what is it? A Snake Eater was like remade 2 times for the 3DS and for the PS Vita. Yeah, so I guess it kind of makes sense why they added Solid Snake in Smash Brothers Brawl, maybe. And then there's Bayonetta, which isn't Bayonetta originally in PlayStation 2, was it? Then suddenly they made like some games for her for the Wii U, then like they made some remakes for the game for the Switch, which I didn't really thought about buying Bayonetta. I heard it's almost like a Devil May Cry like game, which I'm a huge fan of Devil May Cry. Hey, I should cheer up because Devil May Cry 5 finally confirmed, right? Anyway, why am I talking about? Oops, did I not? Oh well, oh well. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about any other games, but anyway, done inking Morgana, so I'm gonna be waiting until it like ink is gonna dry out. Okay, I understand that it's not really much of a great drawing. I mean, it's just a basic drawing. I know the head is supposed to be a lot more bigger, but first time. Anyway, so I'm gonna be waiting for it to dry out, which I think it'll dry out quickly. I don't know, like the ink I'm using is what is this? What is this? Yeah, because that's a shade. Okay, there it goes. What is? It doesn't really say. It doesn't say if it's a quick dry. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just waiting for the ink to dry. This guy's not gonna be that hard. I mean, it's just like, what is it? Black with yellow, and maybe like the eyes are kind of like mixture of like a light blue and a kind of a darker blue, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, the ink is finally done drying, and I already have erased all those like lines from like, what is it? The pencil. I think I completely did it, but oh well. Anyway, now it is time for me to start inking. But before I talk about anything else about the Persona series, there's something I want to talk to you guys about. Well, I want to change. Well, no, I want to like talk about like that. I'm thinking about maybe like, what is it? Changing my. Well, no, like a channel update that I'm planning on thinking about just making this channel update into. Well, this channel may end up rather being a draw for fun channel than just doing any like face cam sort of thing. I mean, I may do any other face cam sort of like things. It's just, I don't know. Those sort of things are really hard to do, especially if you don't have anything to talk about, you know? It's like, I don't know. It's like, I do like the fact how I'm making this like channel more of a draw for, well, I'm not doing a tutorial, if you guys already know that, but yeah, it's like, this is more of like a channel where I'm just doing like drawing for fun about like what I'm doing, and we're talking about like, well, I'm talking about like the drawing I am doing, because you know it's either like based on any video games and whatnot, you know. That's what I kind of rather enjoy doing instead of like doing any like face cam sort of like acting these days. It's not like I don't like it, but it's just hard to tell what I want to do when it comes to those sort of like YouTube videos, you know. So yeah, that's all. That's what I just wanted to talk about. And by the way, if you guys kind of noticed something, I changed my like, what is it, drawing, well, kind of like the part that I'm using to draw. Like, if you guys notice, I'm using something called a shitajiki in Japanese. I don't even know how to explain a shitajiki, but it's just one of those like plastic, hard, like surface sort of things for like, you know, when you're like writing like a notebook, and you put this over the paper, so like the part of the ink, well, no, more like when, you know, when you're like writing something on the paper, and suddenly like well, on a notebook, and suddenly it like leaves those like marks on from the pencil under. Yeah, that's what I'm using. And also because this disc has a lot of weird bumps and whatnot, so it's kind of hard to draw when it comes to those sort of like acting. Anyway, so back with like what I was talking about, like, what is it? Like, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like, was it about Joker and the Smash Brothers? Yeah, anyway. Well, like I said, I don't know if I'll waste my money on it. That a lot of people really wanted like this other, like, it's like there are other Nintendo characters. It's like they could have like thought of adding. Like, a lot of people really wanted something like Banjo-Kazooie, and what is it, or like a lot of people want that really popular Mario character Geno from Super Mario RPG, which the only game with Geno kinda like, well, not really a return, but a had like an appearance was, what is it, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, where he appeared as a tutorial character for like a arcade minigame part. I think that's what I heard when I was watching like a let's play of Superstar Saga. Yeah, but it's like, man, like, who else? What else is there going to be on the what is it? The other four fighter pass? It's hard to tell. I mean, the only DLC character I actually got for my Smash Brothers was a Piranha Plant because I pre-ordered it and I did the whole redeeming gold points and yep, got the Piranha Plant. It's mine now. Like I like the way how like people like making like all those memes of like Waluigi being made fun of by um a plant. Which speaking of which, I really feel bad for that character Waluigi. It's like they literally just made him into a mainly a assist trophy for like what is it? Like when was the time when they actually added him as an assist trophy? Smash Brothers Brawl? Was it? I don't know. And wasn't it like his main thing is like what is it doing tennis acting? Because I thought I heard something like Waluigi's first appearance was Mario Tennis. I don't know which Mario Tennis, but that's what I heard. Wait, what the? Sorry about that. There was a eraser piece on the Morgana's ear. Anyway, but I don't know. They have never ever made a game for Waluigi these days. I mean, it's like they made several games for Wario, but Waluigi, no. It's like literally almost like Daisy, where Daisy don't have an actual. Am I? Yeah. Don't have an. Like, she used to be the damsel distress from Super Mario Land, but not any other games. Now she's only appearing in like what is it? Like Mario Party games, Mario Tennis, Mario Kart. Well, you get what I mean. You get the point. But yeah, for Waluigi, it's like the guy never get a chance. That's one thing for sure. It's like I don't know, like if I were to see him actually getting a game, I don't see him getting a. Well, actually, the only game he did appeared was that one Super Mario game that was like almost like a Dance Dance Revolution like game. If you all know what I'm talking about, which I think that's for the GameCube. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's for the GameCube. Yeah, and he's not the main character, but he's more of a villain character in that game. But it's like if I were to see them like making a game for Waluigi, I could see them giving him like a maybe like a I don't know, a puzzle game, like maybe almost like I don't know, because of his characteristic, like is he like I don't know much about Waluigi, but is he supposed to be greedy like oh crap, oops, oh well. Well, okay, that's not much big deal because some of the yellow is kind of like spreading out. Anyway, wait, crap. Oh yeah, is he supposed to be a greedy character? Wait, crap. Okay, I understand this part of the buttons of the build. It's not supposed to be yellow, but oh well. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, is he supposed to be a greedy character like Wario? Because all I know is that he's supposed to be like self-pity. Like he always self-pity himself most of the time. But I don't know. If I were to see him getting a game, it's like almost like a puzzle game. And okay, I don't really watch what is it on the movie series called Despicable Me, but I don't know, it's like I could see him almost having that Despicable Me like style of the game, if you guys know what I mean by that, because it's like he's like one of those type of characters I would like think of like a certain plan to like do some like mischievous acting, right? But yeah, it's like, man, poor guy. I don't know if if that game ever come true, I could rather see it being in the 3DS, and I don't know about the Switch, but yeah, I could see it going for the 3DS, maybe. I don't know. It's like, although if you think about it, how long is a 3DS gonna last? It's really hard to tell how long it's like the 3DS is gonna like keep surviving, like prevent it from even like dying out. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like the only like new 3DS game that's on right now is Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey, which I need to get that game. I wanted to play that game, but I don't know. I'm not trying to rush into too much games because it's like I got other games to catch up. Like I am currently playing Octopath Traveler right now, but oh boy, Octopath Traveler. It's a pretty long game, and the only problem for now is the boss fight is so freaking hard. Ugh. So kinda am taking a break from Octopath Traveler and decided to like try to like catch up on Let's Go Pikachu. You know? Yeah, I got Let's Go Pikachu. There are some sorry about that, my phone was telling me that the battery is like low percent chance, so I better hurry up with it. Oh boy, I better hurry up. But anyway, wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, like there are some complaint I have that game about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I don't know. I don't feel like talking about that game right now, but it's just I'm trying to like catch up on that game too. And then a really good friend of mine who introduced me to Persona got to me what is it? Valkyria Chronicles 4 for the Switch. Yeah, which it's been a while since I ever played tactical RPG games. Sorry about that, guys. I had to like charge my phone because I mean the area like my phone is right now on this like tripod, it can't reach to where it is right now. So yeah, I had to like kind of like pause real second and like try to like off screen like try to like what is it? Charge my phone, yeah. It's like that awkward like moment when like my phone is like battery is like dying. I guess time for me to like okay, I guess like literally time for me to go get something like a GoPro for myself. If you know what I mean. Instead of using my phone. Like it's like this like sometimes like I would get like weird phone calls like junk calling, you know. It's like so yeah, I should probably get a GoPro for myself by any chance. Anyway, but I'm not here to talk about that. What was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, like some like the 3DS games. It's like really hard to tell how long the 3DS is gonna last these days. Like it's like the 3DS is still popular, but it's like ever since like the Nintendo Switch is now like the new handheld now these days, it's like the 3DS kind of awkwardly like not much really a handheld like people a little bit not much paying attention on the 3DS these days. I mean, I still have my 2DS, and like I said, I would like to play like Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, but it's like what is it? I'm trying to like catch up on like other like Switch games, which no hurry. It's just, you know, it's not like Bowser's Inside Story is gonna be like sold out that immediately, or it's gonna end up becoming a refurbished game, and I couldn't find that unless if I go find like a used game store, right? Yeah. So, and hey, finally, like, what is a pre-order Yoshi's Crafted World for myself? Yeah, that'll be a fun game to play. I hope it'll be fun. Because it's been a while since I ever played any Yoshi games. It's like I played Yoshi's Island on, what is it? the Game Boy Advance, which it was like an old friend's, and then I played Yoshi's Topsy Turvy, which wasn't really a huge thing on it. Yoshi's Topsy Turvy. Anyway, wait, why am I even talking about any of those type of like Nintendo games anyway? When this is mainly a what is it? Persona 5 sort of thing. Though. Anyway, but although those who's watching this draw for fun video, please don't take it seriously if I say something like I'm not too hype on Persona 5. I mean, it's like Persona 5 looks cool, but it's like I said, I just don't have a PS4, so it's like really no point. So just please don't like act like it's like a big deal, okay? Though, speaking of like golden earlier, I remember this one time when I went to Japan and I went to Tokyo. I went to Akihabara, a place that's like really full of like electronics, anime, and whatnot. I remember Persona 4 the Golden was like everywhere, like literally everywhere. It's almost like, what is it, like in like America, Frozen, that one Disney movie called Frozen is like literally everywhere. Yeah, because of how popular it is. Persona 4 the Golden was like literally everywhere when I was in Japan, like in Tokyo, like the place called Akihabara. It's like everywhere, like all these like signs and whatnot. Man, like it's like that popular, and they were like advertising the true ending of the PS2 version of the Persona 4, the animation. Yeah. So it's like, which in the moment I thought that was a movie, but it's like, no, it's actually just a short, just an episode. Kind of a long episode, but, anyway. So, but I don't know if I'm ever thinking about like watching an anime version of Persona 5. It's like, I thought I heard some like, Persona 5, like the character, like the main character just have like really like a horrible like it's like it just have like that tragedy like beginning in the first place. That I thought that's what I heard at some point. But I don't know. It might take a little long time for me to like try to like check that series out. Like I said, not gonna play the game, but I don't know if I'll waste my money on buying the manga version, because I could tell there gotta be a manga version. But the game, I mean, anime, I don't know. I don't know yet. Anyway, finally done drawing Morgana, which, okay. Anyway, like I said, done drawing Morgana, like, all the color, I mean, I think I did okay with the color, but like I said, it's a basic drawing, so it's not like all serious. It's a draw for fun. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please put a like and subscribe for more for me doing another draw for fun. See ya.